I'm Casey with Keeping It YYC. Today I am so lucky to be joined by 3 of the cast members of February's Dog. I'm joined by Paul Chinook, Quinn Teechma, and Jill Maria. How are you all today?
Great. Thanks for having us on today.
Awesome. I'm going to get right into the questions because this is a very interesting topic. I would like you guys to kind of tell me a little bit about February's Dog.
I think Paul's got that.
Okay. So February's Dog, it's about 2 guys working away in the oil field, just your typical Albertans. Big dreams, big plans, and working hard to get there. And they get a call from their polite, usually friendly boss, a rather cryptic call to come into the office, and he can't explain it over the phone. And he lays them off, but he gives them a personal commitment that they'll get their jobs back in 3 months, that you know how this goes. You know, prices go up, prices go down, you know, classic oil field. So we watch one character not take it seriously, think it's going to be a paid vacation, and go live with his wife for 3 months and have a blast. And we see the other character try to play it cautious and keep busy, and the phone never rings again. And then they all start sinking into depression, and nobody's quite sure how to handle the new situation that they're in.
Absolutely. Which touches really hard home here in Alberta. Is that why you wanted to speak to this?
You know, the reason that this all came about was, as a Calgary actor, it seems like great, big, huge, wonderful productions come here, and we go for auditions, and we just never seem to land the auditions because they've always got somebody coming in from LA or Vancouver that already has that role. So I thought, well, why don't we just start working on our own material? They can't say no to us if we just start doing our own stuff, and if nothing else, it'll be fun, and we can brush up our skills. And I thought it was just going to be a YouTube video, but it just kept evolving, and it started off as a short film, and it just kept expanding. And when I sat down to write something, I guess this story just had to just tumble out of me, because I didn't really even plan to write it. I literally just sat down in front of a computer and it started flowing.
Awesome. I did get to see the trailer for it, and it looks amazing and heart-wrenching. So I'm very excited to be able to see the full thing.
Right? Isn't Quinn amazing?
Oh, you had my heart.
Oh, thank you.
It's like every woman gets what she's going through in this movie.
Yeah.
At one time or another.
So the next question is, what have you guys been having to do to adapt to the current situation?
Yeah, I mean, we were supposed to be in theaters in March. So now that all the theaters are closed, we're kind of reevaluating, and we're hoping to be in theaters in fall.
Yeah, so you had to delay your release date until at the very earliest, probably the fall.
Yeah.
Was there any post-production or anything that kind of got put off, or was it mostly done at this point?
Well, we wrapped our filming in January, and we were going to start post-production, and it's definitely created some logistical logistical challenges, because you just can't drive hard drives from this place to that place. I just can't fly up and sit down with the editor. So it is creating some difficulties, but I mean, we're ahead of a lot of productions in the sense that we actually have material, and we wrapped when we did. The industry itself is in mass panic right now, because even 30% of productions that were running going into this coronavirus crisis shutdown have been halted or temporarily or terminated completely. So we're in a blessed position. We just, it's frustrating, but we got to keep in mind that we do have footage, and that we'll get there. Our editor is working on it.
That's awesome. When it is released, what kind of release are you guys looking at?
Well, we're going to do our world premiere in Calgary. The film started to catch a fair amount of international attention. While it's very relevant in Alberta, sadly because of this coronavirus, the uncertainty of unemployment and the uncertainty of what's going on in the world right now is on everybody's mind. And our trailer's been taking off in regions that we never expected it to. So we've got the attention of international distributors. So there's a lot of fantastic opportunities that this film's exploring right now as well, that normally wouldn't be open to us. So our timing's pretty fantastic.
Awesome. It's a powerful message too. So my third question is, what are some suggestions you have that people can kind of do to help support their local businesses or their local film industry and that sort of thing?
Quinn, want to jump in?
Sure. I mean, it's tough right now because everything is sort of shut down. If you guys want to get involved, I would honestly just suggest reaching out and trying to connect with new people. It's tough to support the film industry. Realistically, in this industry, if you want to be a part of it, you really have to do something similar to what we did and make your own project and just create the work that's not necessarily there and create the opportunities for yourself, because you're not going to be able to just sit at home and get a huge opportunity like this without going out there and just trying and creating it and creating your media and networking with people. Like I'm networking with Jill and Paul, and without networking, I wouldn't have had this opportunity. It's really just all about finding people that you really enjoy working with and trying to support each other.
Absolutely. So then the final question is, do you guys have any maybe tips or tricks you can give to people in relation to your area of expertise that can help them during this time?
By doing things like this, connecting with people. I do see the world starting to open up, but I think that being safe and social distancing still is important while we just for the world kind of sees where we're going to pan out with the numbers or whatnot. But just talking to somebody, like just the other day I was upset and call Quinn or I call Paul or a good friend, and you share. When you keep it in, that's the worst. So don't be afraid to have a go-to person that you can talk about mental health issues and feeling alone, especially at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome. I love that. That's actually all the questions I had for you guys today. Was there anything further you wanted to discuss?
Well, the podcast. Yeah, the podcast.
Okay.
So the podcast, I'm helping produce. Paul's all about it as well. He was on last Wednesday. So we have every Wednesday on the February's Dog Facebook page, and all our handles are the same across the board on all social media. And if you follow us on Facebook, you can see updates of the mental health, Let's Talk Mental Health, hosted by Quinn. And she has some celebrities coming and some local talent that we're trying to dredge up and bring awareness and be a platform to talk about mental health.
That's amazing. That's Wednesdays?
Yeah,
Wednesdays,
5 p.m. Mountain Time.
5 p.m. All right, so we'll have to be tuning in for that. I'll be at work, but I'll turn it. How do I, just through the Facebook through the Instagram platform?
On Facebook, we share everything that we do on our Instagram, our Facebook, Twitter. We're just kind of starting up with that as well. But yeah, everything's on our Facebook mainly. But if you Google us, you'll see tons of articles that we've done recently. We've been supporting this month's mental health awareness a lot.
Awesome. Perfect. I will be tuning into that for sure. So we actually kind of like to have, I don't know how you guys want to do this, but we like to have you guys end the interview for us by just, looking into the camera, stating your names and February's Dog, and then just asking everybody to keep it local and keep it YYC.
Okay, who do you want to start?
However, maybe we start with Jill, because in my screen you're to my left, you're the top, and then we'll go Paul, and then we'll go Quinn.
Okay, let me get my angle on for all the audience here, guys. I'm Jill Maria, and make sure to keep it local and keeping it YYC. Was that good? Or did I say it right or no?
I love it.
I'm Paul Chinook, 4th generation Calgarian. Play Dale Walters in the upcoming film February's Dog, and keep it local, keep it YYC.
Brilliant.
Hi, I'm Quinn Teechma. I play Emily Walters in the local film February's Dog, and keep it local, keep it YYC.